Hi everybody, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Well folks, a new animated animal film has been released, and this one just happens to be a pet movie that was released by the crazy minions at Illumination Entertainment. But, you may be asking, is it worth checking out in theaters? Well, let's find out. Released on July 8th, 2016, the movie is The Secret Life of Pets. Now, on with the blog. Max is a spoiled terrier dog who enjoys a comfortable life in a New York City building until his owner adopts Duke, a giant and unruly canine. During their walk outside, they encounter a group of ferocious alley cats and wind up in a truck that's bound for the pound. Luckily, a rebellious rabbit named Snowball swoops in to save the doggy duo from captivity. In exchange, Snowball demands that Max and Duke join his gang of abandoned pets on a mission against the human race who have done them wrong. So, what are my thoughts? Well, I loved it. It was wonderful, cute, and of course, funny. But before I get ahead of myself, let's move on to Mustang notes. Now, since there's not much to say that went behind the scenes, let's talk about the animation. Now, since this film is animated by Illumination, while several parts are a tad cartoony, it still looks wonderful, especially with how New York City is in this movie. Oh, and speaking of which, that's where I'm going on vacation next month. Now, about the pets. Well, I like how there are different kinds of pets in this movie. Even though most of them don't have a big role here, I just want to point out that there are not just cats and dogs, but there's also birds, tortoises, fish, pigs, lizards, and of course, rodents. As for the story, well, it's pretty much your average tale of what animals do while humans aren't around. Pretty similar to Toy Story, and a few parts of the movie did make me think of Disney's Bolt. But that doesn't mean I still can't like it, though. Now, there are several scenes that I should point out, too. First off, there's this one part of the film that plays the happy song from Despicable Me 2. Several parts of the film did make me jump out of my seat. Then again, I did see this film in 3D, so yeah. 3. I also find it funny how some of the pets can have human intelligence, such as disguising themselves and hijacking a certain vehicle like a truck, bus, or taxi. There is also a scene where our main characters are feasting on sausages in a sausage factory. While that happens, they see living sausages singing We Go Together from the 1978 movie musical Grease. Also, I hope this film is not trying to foreshadow Sausage Party, which will be in theaters next month. But there are two things in this film that I didn't like, though. One, there was a poop joke, and 2, the opening Illumination logo was just okay. I mean, it just didn't have anything that matched the movie whatsoever. But, anyway, now that we're done with Mustang notes, let's talk about the characters and their voice actors. For the voice of Max, they hired Louis C.K. Now, Max is a Jack Russell Terrier. He's quite fun-loving, but he is somewhat possessive of his owner Kate when Duke comes along. Speaking of which, Duke is voiced by Eric Stonestreet, whom I remember as Minimus from Sophia the First. He is at first reckless and inconsiderable, but is later shown to have a sympathetic background before he was taken to the pound. Next we have Gidget, a white Pomeranian voiced by Jenny Slate, who earlier this year voiced Dawn Bellwether in Disney's Zootopia. Now, Gidget has romantic, crazed feelings for Max. She leads the other pets to find Max and Duke. Also, she reminds me of Gertrude McFuzz from Seussical, because she goes out of her way to fight for the dog she loves, even though Max barely notices her. Next we have Mel, a hyperactive pug voiced by Bobby Moynihan, known for being in films like Monsters University and Inside Out. He also voiced in last year's Underdog movie, but I'll get to that soon enough. Not much to say about him other than the fact that he hates squirrels. Next is Chloe, an obese, apathetic tabby cat voiced by Lake Bell, who was Mona Lisa in DreamWorks' Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Sometimes Chloe can be very careless, and she prefers to eat human food rather than cat food. Next we have Buddy, a laid-back dachshund voiced by Hannibal Buress. This dog likes using an egg beater to massage his back. We also have Sweet Pea, a small parakeet whose chirping is provided by veteran voice actress Tara Strong. Now, she may be a tad forgettable in my opinion, but what she likes to do is turn on the fan and fly in front of a TV set like a simulator. Next is our villain, Snowball, a white rabbit voiced by Kevin Hart. This little troublemaker was once abandoned by his owner. After that, he went crazy and led a pack of other abandoned pets to take revenge on humankind. Next we have Tiberius, a grumpy red-tailed hawk voiced by Albert Brooks, known for voicing Marlin in Finding Nemo and its sequel, Finding Dory. This predator bird helps Gidget find Max. He may sometimes act scary and a tad ferocious, but he does make a great supporting character. Finally, we have Pops, voiced by Dana Carvey, known for being in Halloween 2 from 1981 and Hotel Transylvania 2. This guy is an elderly basset hound who is paralyzed in his back legs. He joins Gidget and the gang to help find Max and Duke. The rest of the cast includes Ellie Kemper, Steve Coogan, Chris Renaud, Lorraine Newman, John Kassir, and Michael Beatty. And now it's time to move on to my final words. Overall, The Secret Life of Pets is another great film to watch in theaters this summer. The animation is wonderful, the story is sweet, heartwarming, and funny, and the pet characters from Max, Gidget, and Snowball are absolutely unforgettable and cute. So if you would like to see a pet movie, then I suggest you check this one out. And if you want to see it in 3D, I highly recommend it. True, the price is big, but it's worth it. I give this film a 96% out of 100. Well, that's it for today, gang. But if you think Illumination is done this year, think again. Because this holiday season, they'll be releasing a musical animal film called Sing. And I'll be looking forward to blogging it when the time comes. But anyway, be sure to join me again next time. Mustang Power!